Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Lushlawn. And we've got a lot of varying types of weather coming up. Reason being is we're in March. So there's one trend that I first want to start off in showing you is that in March in Michigan, we can often have some people saying, wow, it still feels like winter, and others saying, we've had some nice weather. And we're seeing that case right now. The temperature gradient that builds up from, from northwest to southeast across the state. And what you're seeing here is for month to date, you're looking at the temperature deviation from normal. Okay. Can I finally put the snowblower away? I wouldn't just yet. Um, but what you're seeing in March is southern half of the state averaging a little bit warmer than normal, northern half of lower Michigan slightly below normal by a couple of degrees, UP quite a bit below normal. So, depending on where you're at, you might still think it's winter or you might think spring has sprung. Oh, what a day yesterday, and very similar in a lot of places for today. In fact, starting off warmer, so should be even a little bit warmer. Oh, by the way, yes, happy St. Patrick's Day to Carl Yo and Carrie Draper. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll spit it out. This is the best I could do on green. I know it's typically like a dark shamrock green, but I guess I don't look good in green, and that's why my shopper, my wife Lisa, doesn't buy dark green stuff for me. So this was yesterday with temperatures in the 60s in a lot of the state, especially even up into the northwest lower into the Traverse City area. Now today we have some sunshine, but we also get some clouds. You can see the satellite picture. It looks a little bumpy with the clouds. Those are spring like clouds. So let's get into the temperatures, the high temperatures, just to show you how, again, if you're in the far southeast and far south, Jackson, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Monroe, you've got a different scenario than the rest of us. And then there's a tier of folks from Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo to Saginaw and the Thumb and Bay City. And we're so on spring. Um, Not fun driving from TC to Alpena on Saturday. Probably not terrible. Josephine Hendricks, you'll probably have some snow showers mixed in there, but it's probably going to be mostly rain in about 35 to 38 degrees. So shouldn't be too terrible for you. Shouldn't be a snowstorm, I don't believe, right now. Although as you get to the higher elevations up toward Gaylord and Mayo and whatnot, you might briefly have bigger flakes of snow than what you hope for. So these are the high temperatures, I'm sorry, for today. Right there. How about it? 66 Saginaw and Flint, and 68 in Ann Arbor, 69 in Detroit, and 63 in Grand Rapids, 67 in Kalamazoo, maybe still 50 in Traverse City. Oh, hey, Traverse City is one of my wife's and my favorite cities. It's a favorite city of a lot of folks in Michigan, right? I got to warn you about Traverse City at this time of the year. Traverse City sits right at the base of Grand Traverse Bay. You may hear forecasts of 50, 60 degrees. Northern Michigan, you might hear Traverse City, 60 degrees. Take and keep a winter coat, hat, and gloves with you. Soon as the wind turns north off of Grand Traverse Bay, downtown, I've seen it a lot of times, can go from 60 to 35 in a matter of minutes. So if you got the spring fever, hey, let's go north to Traverse City, going to be a good weekend or whatever you're hearing, fine. But keep that coat, winter coat, winter hat, winter gloves in the car with you in case that breeze comes off of the water and drops the temperatures dramatically. All right, I'll get off my soapbox now and we'll look at the rest of the temperatures. So here we are today, gorgeous. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler, but again, the southern third of the state, I-94 southward, I-69 southward, you get, still in the 50s. and then 40s to the north. Saturday is wet. I'll show that to you in a second. And so we're looking at far southeast 50s and then 40s and then 30s in the northern half of lower Michigan and the UP. Sunday, once the rain moves out, it'll be out by morning. I'll show that again in a second. Pop back up in the mid 50s in a lot of places. And Monday in the mid 50s, depending on where you're at. You can always see that little band right around the shoreline, how the models resolve that now. Never could have thought of that even 15 years ago, that the models would show us that 5 mile strip of cold along the water. And there you see it. You can also get what component the wind is from. If you're seeing Alpena and Saginaw Bay, the eastern part of the thumb, colder than the west side of the state, you know it's a slight northeast wind. And that warmth backs all the way up to the lake for the most part on a Tuesday on that northeast wind going into Muskegon and Grand Haven and South Haven and Saugatuck and such. Wednesday of next week, some 50s and 60s of the south, almost freezing still at the bridge. And then late next week, it does look like we're going to turn colder. We could have some snow. I'm going to wait a day and post on this, but I've been watching it, and you get the advanced warning because you're here with me. And then this is Saturday of next week. So let's look at this now. Today should be a dry day. Tomorrow, this is afternoon, early afternoon, and then this is by between tomorrow afternoon and evening, the rain showers develop. And there you can see in the higher elevations, Otsego County, you might have snow. And tomorrow night looks wet. Saturday morning, Saturday after morning into afternoon looks wet with some snowflakes mixed in there in the north. Saturday afternoon and evening looks showery. Saturday night, this is sunrise Sunday morning, and then Sunday looks like a dry day. And we do have the power of April sunshine or May sunshine, March. Whew, I'll spit it out yet. March sunshine. And so we do warm up some. Monday looks dry. And then the next weather system, middle of next week, another several day shower, followed behind by collapsing cold air and snow showers. I take what Mother Nature provides. Fortunately, she's always changing. And so it's job security because there's always weather to talk about. But I'll be honest, by next weekend, if I see snowflakes too, I won't even be happy. So just bear in mind, even us meteorologists at some point get fed up to hear with snowfall, and we want spring and summer and boating and gardening and hanging out and grilling and all that stuff too. All right. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Great day today. Dry day. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And we'll watch for some wet weather on the weekend. Take care. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Lush Lawn.